The day has finally arrived. It's new train canopy day. We have been planning for this for months and months. I am that excited. It is time to get the XTS train canopy on. So here we are inside the shed. The car's parked up. The boys are getting ready to get this thing built and on. So we've had a checklist that we've gone through of what we're getting. So we're getting the 2400 long 79 series tray with the trundle drawer with the gas strut cover on it. 50 litre stainless steel water tank in the headboard with a 12 volt pump for it. We're getting the 2000 long canopy, which is over there, 960 high for the Land Cruisers, which is in the black as well. Then we're getting small sides, which attach to the back of the canopy, to the back of the tray to let us put stuff in the back there. It also comes with the full length sides too when we take the canopy off. Spare wheel holder, so they've asked what side we want it on. I said I want it on the right hand side because all of our fridges and stuff's on the left, so it might just somewhat balance the weight out, and I'll be on the right hand side too. The central locking has to be fitted because it'll be tapped into the factory wiring, so everything works on the key fob. What else are we getting? So canopy lights inside, 2 lights, 1 on each door, they have to be wired in. Jerry can holder we're putting on the left hand side to go opposite the spare wheel. Then they're putting, this morning they're fitting on the low profile roof rack that goes on top of the canopy, and then they'll install the Voyager sitting over there getting all wired up, so it'll get put into the canopy today too, and then they will fit it. Once everything's built, they'll put the tray on, obviously the car, and then once the canopy's all finished with the roof rack and the lights and everything that has to go into that, it'll be set on to the tray and we will be done. What's really impressive is we've got in here this morning, we've gone through the checklist with the manager, and he's gone through, made sure we're right with what we're getting. The boys are all, everybody's got a job, everything's like, it's a full system here. It's a well drilled out machine, and I am very, very impressed. So let's have a look at everything being built. So the only tricky thing, we've got the Manta exhaust here now. What we've been told is because of the width of the toolboxes, sort of the edge of this bracket here that comes off the chassis, that's as wide as they can go. So we're going to have to chop a little bit of this bracket off to make it fit, and we reckon we're just going to angle it down here so it matches the profile of the toolbox so it looks factory still. That's about the only modification they have to make to this tray. To the chassis. All right, so the first thing for the canopy that has to be done, the roof rack has to be put on. So it's all measured up exactly where it should be, pilot holes drilled in, then they drill through the canopy and bolt it up to the roof, so it's massively strong. It's not going to move anywhere, and it's going to take as much weight as possible. The roof rack's been installed, all bolted up, Sikaflexed in, nice and waterproof, and I've actually eyeballed it, and it is absolutely bang on straight with the edge of the canopy. So, man, love your work, fellas. All right, the next thing is we're going to head over to the tray. It's in the middle of being built. Also, what's happening on the Cruiser is they're doing the 12 volt central locking tap in, so that everything's on one key, which I am so excited about too. Nothing to lock, press the button. Lots going on. So we've had the Voyager upgraded with 100 amp hour DC to DC for about a month now. It's been sitting in the shed. I'm actually really excited to get this into the canopy too and see how well this goes, because as we said in the video, if you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. We got this done at Enerdrive headquarters in Tingalpa, and this was probably the first Voyager that they've ever put 100 amp DC to DC into. So we are very much the test case for this. So as soon as we get it in today, with the 300 amp hour battery, we can start testing it and see how good the 100 amp hour works with the Voyager. I'm sure it's going to work amazing. But so this is going to go, this is the left hand side Voyager. You can get them in 3 configurations: left hand side, right hand side, driver side, and then one that goes on the roof too. So we've always had the passenger side one. So this is going to go on the passenger side right at the front wall, and then this battery will go right beside it on the driver side. And then we have also our monitor for the 100 amp hour DC to DC, which we're going to just stick to the wall. We don't want to drill through the canopy, so that'll just stick to the wall above the Voyager so we can see what the 100 amp hour DC to DC is doing. It's all been, the Voyager is pre-wired. All it really needs is these 2 cables coming in one for the positive, one for the negative from the main house battery feed, and you're pretty much away. Then we just run all of our loads out of it to the fridges, to the lights, to whatever else we want to run out of it. Super, super easy install for the Voyager. Hopefully we're going to see this water tank being installed. We've been chatting away over here so much, the boys have already put the headboard on the canopy. They're that quick. Headboard's on, a headboard on the tray I should say. Headboard's on, trays here, toolboxes will have to go on, the guards will have to go on, and this is a 50-litre stainless steel food grade water tank that'll be put on with the 12-volt pump, and that goes in here and behind the headboard. It's time to fit the 50-litre stainless steel food grade water tank. Now this thing has been custom made for this headboard, so it fits in beautifully. The nice big filler cap is there, and then this breather hose goes up through the headboard upright. What I like about this is because it's an upright tank, you're not going to get that sloshing around that you get from the under tray tanks because it's a lot thinner. We did also option up the 12-volt pump, which is being properly wired in with all the nice corrugated tubing and ready for any adventure. So while the water tank's been installed on the tray, the provision's been put in for the central locking on the cruiser, which brings us over to the canopy, and now the stuff, all the electrics are starting to be fitted into the canopy, the lights, the central locking for the doors, and obviously the Voyager 2 will start going into the canopy now. It's all coming together. It is now time to prep the chassis. So what they're doing now is drilling out the chassis mounts to accept the nice big bolts that this tray comes with, so it's nice and solid. The other thing they're doing is leveling out the mounts so that the tray will continue to go along the lines of the car so it looks like it's from factory, and making sure obviously it's very square to the cab and it's sitting at the right distance from each side so it looks perfectly square. Last thing to do on the tray is cover up the water tank with the nice beauty board so nobody will see it, and then it's time to get it on the forklift and put it up onto the stands and begin getting the mounts on underneath that will line up with the chassis mount brackets. So with the water tank installed, they've put the tray up onto the big frame so they can get underneath it. What they've done already is measured out where the tray sits on the chassis with a measure that's got an angle in it, so it follows the exact same contour of the car, so it looks as if it's been factory made. So they'll put now the mounting points onto the tray, get it onto the car, then they can start lining up the guards and all the toolboxes to make sure the guards are over the wheels in the center and everything fits where it should. Each mount is measured probably 10 times. These fellas are right down to the millimeter, and if it didn't line up exactly, they would drill another hole to make sure that it did. And with everything exactly lined up, everything was tightened up and ready to mount. The moment of truth has arrived, and it's time to get the tray onto the chassis. This is where it gets really exciting and we start to see it all come together. And with the forklift, we just nudge it in so the holes are lined up and the bolts are ready to go in. So with the tray on, they're just going to pack it out a little bit more to make it go a little bit higher because it was just touching on the fuel tank. But we're going to leave them with it now, and we're going to come back tomorrow. And when we come back, the canopy will be finished, the tray will be finished, and they're going to set the canopy on the tray, lock it all down, and then we'll show you the final result. So we're coming back tomorrow. One last thing, the Manta exhaust had to be modified so that the toolbox didn't rub on it, and then the final toolbox could be fitted. We are back. It is the next day and the sun is shining, and it's such a good day to pick this canopy up. Now, everything has been done. The tray's been bolted down, the toolboxes have been put on, the flares have been put on, the canopy's on, the 12 volts in, the lights are on, the central locking's done. It's all finished. We just have to bolt the canopy down and we're out of here. We're going to get Kiara from XTS to give us a quick run round of what we've got, what the options were, and we'll have a good look at it out in the sunlight, and then we'll head back home.
I need all the wins, yeah. Ain't no L's, I gotta get a no call and quit.
So we've got it outside. We're here with Kiara, who is going to show us all around our brand new canopy and tell us what's cool and how it all works and everything about it.
Brilliant.
I'm so excited. It looks
awesome.
so good.
I'm so excited for you.
Right, what have we got?
Alrighty, so starting up the front here, we have our underbody toolbox, which is the pull down door.
Yeah.
So mounting compressors in here is awesome. A lot of customers use it for that.
Yes.
Also up the back, we have the slide out drawers. They're all key to like, so there's 101 keys. I say to everyone, there's no excuse if you lose them.
Right.
There's that many. Alrighty, so she's massive.
Look at that.
We've got all the uni-strutting inside the canopy, so it's all through the floor, up the walls and on the roof. So you can pretty much mount anything you want in here, which is awesome.
So good.
You've got a fridge cage coming.
Yes, fridge cage, and that's coming in the next episode, the fit out episode. Very excited to get that started.
Awesome.
Yes.
It's going to look so good. And then up the back, so we've got fuel over this side. You can get a lockable cap for them as well. Small size, you've got your wheel and your jerry on the back here, which we've just put on for you. Underneath this flap here, we've got our full length trundle. So this guy is massive, goes the full length underneath the tray. You've got the tie down points in here for if you ever take the canopy off.
Right.
You've got some spare T-nuts, so if you want to install that fridge cage, you can do that.
Oh, in there, right.
Yep. You've got some pins. They will go on the headboard if you ever want to use it as a ladder rack or...
Okay.
And then you've got this locking mechanism, so you can actually pull
John
that pin
showed
out,
me that,
pull that red lever back and it will lock in place.
Lovely.
Perfect.
Lovely.
Alrighty.
I love the way the latch is hidden at the back too.
Yeah.
So
we also have our new tail lights, so they're a little bit more tinted. We think they look a lot more
I
nice.
really like them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
awesome.
very nice.
Perfect. And then around this side,
So now into the kitchen
really,
side.
same thing.
Yeah.
So we've got your Voyager power system up the front.
Yes.
I don't understand electrical, so
Yeah,
you
that's
can
the big
install
thing.
that.
Yeah, the Enerdrive. So we've got that. You've been watching the channel. We've got the 100 amp hour DC to DC with the remote panel. We can look at what it's doing, and the 300 amp hour BTEC slimline battery. Also, what you guys have noticed earlier, they've hooked up the water tank to the Samarine monitor, so we know how much water we've got on board now. We never had that before.
Yeah,
that's so good.
The switch for the water tank is actually behind this headboard here.
Righto. And this is where we fill it up too.
Yeah, so you'll fill it up from here, switch behind here, and then the tap is just out the end here. So this is all pressurized now.
Look at that.
Water for days.
Love it.
And then this would be where your kitchen goes, I suppose.
And this is all, that's the same, that's the drop down. This is that's the pull out.
Absolutely.
And so this is jack off, so all the bolts to jack it off are just here. We watched that earlier. And the jack legs are inside. We'll take them home with us so we can. And then it comes with the long sides too, doesn't it?
Yeah, so we're going to try and squeeze them in before you leave.
Yeah, so when we take the tray, when we take the canopy off, we've got a normal ute tray sides too, so this becomes a normal ute tray.
That's all standard.
Yeah, really cool. I'm so excited.
Can't forget the lights.
Yep.
We've got our 100 centimeter strip lights in yours, and then we've got white option, amber option, and then you can have both at the same time.
Yeah.
And they are dimmable as well.
Look at that. And then I see you hooked it up to the light switch.
Yeah, so that's just the master switch for that one.
Brilliant.
The buttons on there as well.
I am so excited to get out and go camping in this. Kiara, thank you and everybody at STS. It has been such an easy transition to get this on, and you guys have just been, you can tell you do this a lot. Everything's a system, everything's just, everybody knows what they're doing, and nothing is too much of a problem. They've provisioned rooftop temp power and also solar power there for us, so we can hook all that up whenever we want. It's just easy. Thank you very much. I am so keen to get out and enjoy this. All right, if you guys want to try and canopy, XTS 4x4 in Caloundra, look them up. We'll put a link below. So happy.